All right, it's me again. So this is your second section. Please title the page point slope formula. Go to page 39. What I'd like you guys to do right now is go ahead and draw lines on the 14s. So do me a favor, draw lines on the 14s. When you're done doing that, in that first 14 column, what I need you to do is copy these notes. All right, so this section is on point slope formula. The first thing I'd like you guys to understand is that point slope formula is used to write the equation of a line when you're given two pieces of information. Now the two pieces of information, number one is any point, and the point we're going to write as x sub 1 and y sub 1. Now a lot of people ask me why we put the little ones on there. It's for two reasons. Number one, it indicates where this point is coming from. These two x's, this x and this y, these 2 points, these two coordinates, sorry, are coming from the same exact point. That one indicates from the first point. If they were little 2's, then we'd say they came from the second point or the third point or the fourth point. Now, it really doesn't matter. It's kind of arbitrary. But for me, it kind of says, hey, you're going to plug these guys in right away. It means it's a variable that's only a variable for a limited amount of time. It goes away almost immediately. It turns into numbers. The m is the normal m. It's the slope. I went ahead and color-coded it, and this right here is the equation. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Now some people call it y opposite of y1 equals m times x opposite of x1. I feel that that's a really good technique or a really good idea. Please go ahead and pause the video if you haven't taken the notes down to copy the notes, and then scroll down once you are ready to do so. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and move on up, and we're going to scroll down slightly. So we're going to take an example question. Our first question in our 14s, 14 up and down, and also 14 left to right. Our first question is 8, 10, and m equals 4/5. So we have the point of 8, 10, and 4/5. So I'm just going to write down my equation, y minus, I'm going to do y sub 1 in yellow for this problem. Y minus y sub 1 equals m times, actually I'm going to do the m in a different color. Let's do m in green like we did up above. M times x minus, or the opposite of x sub 1. Alright, and that right there is the formula that we're going to be using. We're going to use this formula for all the problems where they give us a point and a slope. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and circle what the yellow y1 is. This right here, that's the yellow y sub 1. And then I'm going to go ahead and circle the slope. The slope is 4/5, so we're going to use that guy right there. And then finally, the x sub 1. The x sub 1 is 8. Now, the reason why I said some people call it the opposite, when they see a negative sign, they call it the opposite, is it helps us plug things in. It helps us make more sense of it. So we're going to say y opposite of the yellow number. The yellow number is 10. What's the opposite of 10? Negative 10. So we're going to say y minus 10 equals the slope, which is 4/5, equals 4/5 times x minus, or opposite of the pink number. The pink number is 8. The opposite of 8 is minus 8 or negative 8. And this right here is the equation of the line in point slope format. So this right here we say point slope format or formula. So this right here is the answer to number 1. Go ahead and pause the video and try number 2, please. Alright, so hopefully you paused the video. If you didn't, do so now. Try problem number 2. Now remember, I said the formula is y times y sub 1 equals m times x minus x sub 1. So I'm going to go ahead and rewrite the equation. I'm going to stick it in right there, and this time circle the equation. Circle the parts that are yellow, so this right here, that guy, then I'm going to circle the green guy, this guy right here. This is just helping me understand what is going to go where. And then you'll notice that x is negative 3. And all those key ideas are going to be really important to us. So I'm going to write y, opposite of yellow. Opposite of yellow is negative 4. So y minus 4 equals the slope, which is 2, times x, the opposite of pink. And the opposite of pink is going to be positive 3. And that right there is our answer to number 2. Remember, this right here is in point slope format, so we are looking for the point slope format. I went ahead and boxed the question. Alright, so at this time, what I'd like you guys to do is go ahead and scroll down and try problems 3 and 4 on your own. If you need to go back and take a look at the answers, go ahead and do so. Otherwise, go ahead and scroll up. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video right now and try problems 3 and 4 on your own. So 3 and 4 on your own. Alright, so Hopefully, you already wrote down the equation. If not, remember that it's y minus y sub 1 equals m times x minus x sub 1. Now, I'm not going to color code it this time. I'm just going to go through the equation. Y opposite of y1. So the opposite of negative 5 is positive 5. So y plus 5 equals, the slope is 2/3 times x, and then the opposite of x sub 1. So the opposite of x sub 1 is minus 6. And we have our solution. We have our equation. That right there is the equation to the line that has a point at 6, negative 5, and has the slope of 2/3. Please do problem number 4. Problem number 4, y opposite of y sub 1 equals m times x opposite of x sub 1. Instead of color coding, we're just going to go through the problem. Y opposite of y1, opposite of negative 8 is positive 8, equals, the slope is 10, times the quantity of x opposite of x sub 1, so plus 1/2. All right, go ahead and pause the video, turn off the video, and please attempt the problem set. So go ahead and do the next few problems of this problem set, and I'll post that in the Google Classroom. Thanks for watching.